Oh my god, guys. The ARK animated series trailer has released, finally, and it looks amazing. I am absolutely hyped and want to talk about it a bit here, because this is probably the most hyped I've been for a show in a good while. The last show I watched and enjoyed was House of the Dragon, but I wasn't super invested like most people were. I just mostly enjoyed the dragons. This, though, has my full attention, because it has led to so much anticipation for what could or what will happen in this show. I guess I should start with what the trailer shows us and tells us what it's about. Let me tell you something. I just woke up when I saw the trailer, and I wasn't prepared for the absolute bombshells that were dropped in the first few minutes. This whole intro sequence made me so invested in Helena and what her journey will be like, because I was just not expecting to feel these types of emotions that early in the morning. Like, they were so happy. Why did it have to be like that? Not only is this tragic, but it will also lead to a lot of drama. The reveal in this show that Helena and all the other characters died to get an ARK is a huge deal, because, in case you didn't notice, none of these people are old. They all died young, and I feel like this show is going to touch on how these characters got to where they are and how it shapes how they will continue to be. Helena died in her grief. Others question why they ended up here, if death matters, if they will ever go back to their old lives again, see their families and loved ones. It leaves a lot of room for drama in exploring them as characters. I can't wait to see how it will go. Moving on to the rest of the trailer, I think it's pretty clear that it's a character-driven show. While it has dinosaurs and other prehistoric critters, it's not about them, like in say Primeval or something similar. I do think this is a smart move. The games are there if you really want to explore the creatures and their mechanics. The lore largely took a back seat until the later DLCs, so it's nice to get a proper telling of ARK's story like this. Also, ARK itself was never exactly dino-focused. It's why you might sometimes hear that ARK isn't a dinosaur game, per se. It has dinosaurs in it, but they are not the focus. More over the strange world as the hoe and the survival mechanics, especially since later on it continues to get less and less dino-based. Regardless, what creatures do we see in the trailer? The first guy we see is Megalodon, who chases Helena after she woke up in the ocean. Sorry about the crappy spawn there, Helena. And then is chomped and dragged down by Elite Sickness. I thought it was an alpha Megalodon at first, but there is no mistaking that cracking head. Litsiktis acting in this way is interesting, considering that even in-game it was a filter feeder. It was just a heavily territorial creature that perceived boats as a threat. After that, we meet the cute animal sidekick of the show, the Dodo. Some people are already joking it's going to transform into a Dodo Rex or something later on. We'll have to see, I guess. After that, there's Tinomirma, which are thankfully shrunken down to something more tolerable. Then we have a very Jurassic Park-esque moment with some Brontosaurus and Triceratops, confirming that yes, there is dinosaurs in a show about ARK. It then cuts to Utahraptor. It looks awesome, and I'm gonna really enjoy the raptor cavalry scenes and battles, although it does look like Bowser in this one shot. We see Helena riding on our other dino companion that we knew about, her Parasaurolophus. I love how this show is making Parasaurolophus way more kick-ass than it is in the game. Helena then catches a coelacanth by the river, but it's stolen by a Troodon. Good thing it only wanted to fish Helena. In-game they specialize in hunting humans. We then see a Smilodon that is huge, like it's insanely big. Interesting for them to show off the Broodmother in the trailer, but it's pretty cool. I wonder what the dragon fight's going to be like. We then see the Native American characters riding on horses, there's the Morphodon, Pteranodon riders, Stegosaurus, and then the big reveal of the Tyrannosaurus. Really sick, although it having 3 fingers is kind of jarring. The T-Rex in the game does even have that. On it, we see May fighting a rider with a Eutyrannus. I saw some people mistaking it for a Giganotosaurus that they shrunk down, but it's definitely Eutyrannus. I expect a Giga to show up in the show though, because they do fight one in the lore. Some poor chick gets mauled by Megapiranha, RIP, a very quick shot of an Argentavis, and the final creatures we see are this pair of Daeodon. Considering how many creatures we saw in this one trailer alone, I expect all of the creatures in ARK to be in this show, even if most aren't named and are just passing glances. Overall, I'm absolutely excited to see all these characters probably for the first time, along with seeing this world properly explored with all of its dinosaurs and more. We don't know where it's going to be aired, and we don't have a release date either. They confirmed that seasons 1 and 2, yes we're getting 2 seasons already, will be in 2023. We'll have to see. I hope everyone enjoyed the video. As you can see, I have an outro now. I figured I might as well make one for more prepared videos like this. I hope you like it. Discord and Patreon links are down below, and huge thanks to Gun223 for being my first and currently only patron. It means a lot. Have a good night everyone, and happy holidays.